If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading is for you. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest for another Virgo. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, so I'll just be like walking along with you and explaining, sorry, I don't know. I'll be explaining what the card's placements means as I go along. Okay, so for your first card, which is your energy, this reading is tapping into like the energy that like we're channeling right now. This is you, the Six of Wands, and it's you overcoming obstacles in life. Like, I feel like you are currently still going through this. You're still moving. You're still like overcoming things as we speak. But it's just kind of a little sign that maybe you have been working hard towards something and you're finally starting to feel the rewards for that. Or if it's not even rewards, it can just be like you're feeling recognition for the efforts that you've been putting in. And I also I'm getting a lot of emphasis on like forward movement. Like, I feel like you're moving away from something or moving towards something specifically. And then your crossing energy, so like your like problem in the moment or like what's kind of against you, is the Five of Swords. So this is kind of just knowing when and how to choose your battles. I feel like there is like you and someone else maybe specifically, or a situation that is just kind of like making you like, it's swords energy. So it's just very like a lot of like harsh words against each other or something like that. Or it could just be like mental battle, but whatever it is, it's like you against something else or someone else. But I feel like this is like, the problem with this is that you are like having a hard time walking away from something completely. I feel like you're just, it's like I'm getting like this energy of like you have to have the last word, or like you have to have the last like hurrah or something. Like, you want to be the one who, like, there's a little bit of like a pride issue here is what the problem is ultimately. So that's overall current issue going on with you right now. For your recent past energy, I see the Eight of Pentacles. So I see that you're putting a lot of hard work into something, into creating something specifically. For some of you, I feel like this is creating a career. For others of you, I feel like this is creating a new path of life, creating just like a version maybe even of yourself, that it's taken a lot of hard work and time to get to. Your direct outcome of you putting so much work into that situation is the King of Wands. So that's really good energy. That's really like you manifested some type of goal, you accomplished something, you're feeling very just like in control of whatever it is that you were putting work into. Like, maybe you're going to be the boss of like a job that you were working really hard at, or you feel in control of your life after putting so much like hard work into like a routine or something like that. I just see that whatever it is that you've been putting your focus into, there is a good outcome from that, and that you do have control of that situation specifically. The next card is like how or what you're working on basically, or what you're doing. Like, it's called conscious is like the placement, so it's just kind of like what's going on inside for you, and that is the Knight of Pentacles. So I see that you are going to be probably continuing to work really hard towards a specific goal, but it's like a very like long-term goal, and you're very, very focused on it. But at the same time, I almost get that maybe you're trying to distract yourself from other things by focusing so hard on one thing, which isn't necessarily always what this card means, but I do get for some of you that could be just like, maybe you're just like I said, sorry, I'm saying like a lot, trying to put your energy into one thing. That way maybe you don't have to notice other things that are going on. But regardless, you are working hard towards something. Because what you don't see, so this is kind of why I said that, is the Hermit in reverse. So this is like, maybe what you don't see is that you are isolating yourself a little bit, but like the universe sees it, and the universe knows it, that you're kind of isolating yourself, but just maybe not like not like in the hermit upright way, because this is in reverse. So like the hermit upright would be like, oh yeah, you're isolating yourself a little bit to do like a little bit of growing. But the hermit in reverse is like you are isolating yourself to avoid some things, maybe avoiding like having to talk about things with people or having to explain your situation or something. That's like what I'm getting from this card specifically. And because it's like what you don't know, it's like you're not really realizing that you're doing that. It's just happening, you know? Then how you see yourself right now is the Page of Wands. You see yourself ready for something new. You see yourself going after something new in life. You see yourself like, you know, inside whatever you're doing, it's to get to something new. But how other people see you, or how the universe sees you a little bit, is Knight of Wands in reverse. So just like a little bit of a chaotic, kind of like not really thinking things through and just kind of making rash decisions, is the energy that like other people are maybe seeing. But you're just like, no, like, yeah, maybe I've done this quite a few times, or maybe I like, I always have new little ventures that I'm going on, but like this time I like have a really good feeling about it, and like I know what I'm doing. So it's probably kind of conflicting. Like maybe others around you are a little concerned and they're kind of like, oh, like what's Virgo up to? But I feel like you have like an idea, and you know what you're doing, you know? Your biggest fear slash your biggest hope. And with that, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So I think right now, what you are working towards is probably some sort of material success. So maybe that's why I say like, maybe your new creative idea is like, oh, I'm going towards this new job. And everybody else is like, oh my gosh, but this is Virgo's like 80th job idea. And I just say that because Virgos are mutable energy. So it's like maybe you kind of jump around from thing to thing a lot. I'm a Pisces, so that's how I am too. But what I see that you really are focused on is just creating material success. Like that's your biggest hope right now, is you're just like, I want to find something that I enjoy, but that also creates long-term material stability for me. So like your biggest fear is not having like a stable home and a stable, just stability. That's what you fear, is not having stability. And it's also your biggest wish in life right now, is to have stability, and specifically financial stability. The outcome of all this energy right here is strength. So I see that no matter what it is that you're going through in this moment, you are going to become stronger because of it. And I think that you are going to overcome it. I feel like you are doing things that maybe not other people would want to do, because like this card, this girl, she's putting her hand in the lion's mouth, and like obviously most people wouldn't want to do that. But she is like sure enough in herself to do it. So it's just like, whatever you're doing right now, you're going to be confident because of it, and it's going to be something that benefits you and makes you stronger. Okay, I'm going to pull an advice card for you. Advice for Virgo. Advice from the universe for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Okay, and I got the Six of Wands. Okay, so it's actually kind of cool that you started your reading with the Six of Wands energy and you're ending your reading with the Six of Wands energy. But as advice, this just means to celebrate your accomplishments, to make sure to, that's my dog, sorry, to make sure to be proud of how far that you've come, and just to like celebrate milestones. Like even if it feels like you haven't come a long way, I would definitely just make sure that you are celebrating your success regardless of how far you've come. Like every little baby step, make sure to be like, okay, good job, Virgo, like I did that. I hope that reached a Virgo who needed to hear it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.